Hey Salesforce House, welcome to my channel Workforce Chronicles, and today I will discuss about REST and SOAP API and the new project which I have discussed in the previous video. Today we will discuss about the questions which I received from my subscribers. And the first question is, which one should we use in real projects, REST or SOAP, and why? When it comes to REST or SOAP APIs, we can use the APIs as the terminology which they use as two-way integration. But for two-way integration, we can use REST and SOAP API only if we want our projects to be in place with the response. Second question, how do we handle error responses in Apex REST API? We can handle the error responses in the REST API by handling the error responses based on the response which we receive from the client side. What are the best practices for bulkification in REST services? The best practices for bulkification in REST services are, first, we have to upload the file. For example, if we want to upload the file, we have to upload the file based on the storage space and not the response which we receive. So the best practice is to add a wrapper flag. Second, if we want to bulkify the code, we should be able to encapsulate the code within 3 methods. Third, if we are writing a text class, then we can bulkify the code by writing the method inside the constructor. The next question is, when is SOAP preferred over REST in enterprise level integration? So the SOAP can be preferred over the enterprise level integration only if the response which we receive are safe. When it comes to the SSO settings, how do we secure custom REST endpoints in Salesforce? We can secure custom REST endpoints in Salesforce only if we are able to secure the custom or the object level domain or the object level preference. That is, if we want the access modifiers to be private, then the custom object should be private, or the standard object which we want to use in the endpoint should be private. What are the key boundary limits to consider while building APIs? The key boundary limits to consider while building APIs are, first, the boundary limit should not we should write proper query so that we do not hit the boundary limit. Second, we should write for loop instead of writing the if statement. Third, if we write the if statement, we should be able to add the else statement so that we can understand the conditions which we have to add. But if we add the else statement, then we should be able to build the API based on the collection variable. How do we implement authentication for external integration? So we can implement the authentication for external integration by using the SSO settings. Can we achieve two-way communication using LWC with API? Yes, we can achieve two-way communication using LWC with API, but we have to use promise chain. What's the difference between real-time versus batch integration? The difference between real-time versus batch integrations are, first, is there's only one difference, that is the real-time integration with the batch integration can be similar only if we use the domain level security settings. And if the second difference where the viewer wants me to answer only one, or my follower wants me to answer only one difference, but I'll quote another difference. That is, if the real-time integration is part of the wrapper class or of the integration with the, and then we use the dispatch event, then the batch integrations cannot be implemented in the real-time scenarios because batch integrations are asynchronous. How would you explain rest versus hope in an interview scenario? We can use rest versus hope in an interview scenario where we can speak about integrating the weather report, and the REST APIs can be used because we use POP, and when we use SOAP we can use POP and push. But according to the latest update, we can use SOAP in REST only if we SOAP and REST only if we are able to integrate the scenarios based on the domain level settings. So these questions are important because they help you to understand the integration part of the project, and if you want the mini project along with the notes, you can comment as PDF. I want you to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and if you have any doubts you can ask me, or you can DM me on LinkedIn. Okay, and in case you want to join my course, that is admin developer or advanced developer course, which is for rupees 750, you can contact me, and you can make a note of my number 6361348307. I repeat, 6361348307. You can contact me on this number, or you can send your queries to shrutinarathi@gmail.com. I repeat, shrutinarathi@gmail.com. And I will provide the details. I will provide the details of my contact in the description. Thank you.